Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. So it's just after Christmas and you've probably seen by the title of this video that Santa Claus was nice to me and I got these, which is the ZEROFIT Ultimate Base Layer by ZEROFIT obviously. Santa, aka my parents, paid for these. Quite expensive, I think it was around the £120 mark for both, but I'll put the price up for the tops and the bottoms separately. I've got the top and the bottom. There's a few different options you can have from ZEROFIT with regards to base layers, but these are the ones for the warmth. They look nice packaging. There's no affiliation in this video for ZEROFIT. You know, we bought them, or my parents bought them, so I can say whatever I want about the products. I'm going to see if they're worth the value or worth the cash, because they're not cheap base layer. You know, I can go on Amazon and buy a base layer for 10 quid, and these are like 60 each. So let's see if they're any good. ZEROFIT claim they're 5 times warmer than any other base layer that's available on the market. So bold claims. Yeah, they are sponsored by quite a few. They are sponsored by some pretty well-known riders. Glenn Owen, I believe, is one of the sponsors for these. He has his own range of this product. They look very nice. The packaging is very fancy. Let's get them out and have a look. So you can see by the fabric on the outside, it's quite a thick pile. On the inside, it's this fluffy, sort of fleecy material, quite thick. So I'm wearing the top, quite a nice pile. It's like thick for a base layer. You know, obviously it's going to be thick. It's for warmth. I'll show you the inside at the top. It's like a fleecy material, quite nice. Feels really comfortable actually on the skin. Nice bit of branding here from ZEROFIT. I did notice that the neck is a little bit looser. I thought it'd be tight, but I did read into this and it's actually by design. It's to allow heat to escape. Although on a motorbike, I think this would actually, you know, be a bit more of a wind trap, but we'll see. But yeah, it's nice. It's got the neck part. I do like that. Yeah, other than that, it's a fitted top, I would say. Like, it's, you know, well fitted. It's not a compression top though. They advertise it as you can have it as a slightly looser fitting, but it doesn't have to be it's not compression, heat by compression. It's heat by movement. I believe the fibers or the fabric within the base layer generate heat when you move. That's how it works. But we'll see. You're moving all the time on a motorcycle, and this is what I'm going to be using it for. You can use it for other things such as golf, outdoor activities, whatever you need to keep you warm. So yeah, let's put the leggings on. I'm not going to give you a 360 of those, but we'll put the leggings on and we'll go out for a little jolly ride outside.
So there honestly isn't that much to say in general about wearing a base layer. I can't do a 10-minute video review on it. However, I will tell you a couple of things that I've noticed about this specific base layer. I did check the price. It's 60 quid for the top and 60 quid for the bottom at the time of filming. I'm sure you can find that at different prices depending on where you shop. It is a horrendous day today. There is freshly laid salt everywhere, so I'm having a great time. Anyway, the first thing I noticed as soon as I put on the top base layer is that there was initial warmth straight away. That is a nice feeling because there's that fleece liner. Now, ZEROFIT claim that this base layer is 5 times warmer than any other base layer, which I find quite tough to believe. However, maybe they've done some tests to back this up. I don't know. I'll have to look up their I'll tell you what, I'll look it up and I'll put in the video if they have or not. But yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah, it doesn't, to be honest, my legs are quite nice and toasty. They're quite warm. My arms are warmer than usual. My top half, like my torso, I wouldn't say it's any warmer than normal. I've got wind flow on it, and I think that's because of the neck. And I did see in their design that they loosened the neck. I didn't actually like it when I first put it on and the neck was loose. I thought that's annoying because I'm gonna have wind go straight in my neck. And I don't know if they were really thinking of motorcycles in general when they did that design. Maybe that was more of a, if you're playing golf, then yeah, heat might get trapped. But maybe give us a motorcycle specific one where the heat does get trapped in this area, because you need it. I mean, I'd rather the heat was trapped and be hot than have airflow on my skin when it's 1, 2, 3 degrees. So yeah, that's the only thing I do not like about that, is the neck design. I don't like the fact it's loose and lets wind in when you're on a motorbike. Also, that the material around the neck catches, if you're a man, it catches, and you shave, let's say, it catches the lower chin hair, and it's quite annoying. You know when you get those materials that just catch your chin hair and it like pulls your hair out, or pulls on it to a point where it's a bit annoying, and it can be like a sharp little pull of a hair, you know, unexpectedly, because your clothing sticks to it. It's done that quite a few times when I've just been wearing it around the house, because I thought I'd wear it around the house a bit to get a grip of it, see what it's like. And to be honest with you, it is a great base layer for all around use. I am quite impressed with it. I have found myself wearing it at night, or if I go out somewhere and it's cold, I'll put that base layer on underneath, and it is really nice and warm, really toasty base layer. For motorcycling, I think it does work. There is that neck thing that I don't really like, but yeah, in general it works. So a plus from me. The leggings, I don't think you can go far wrong with the leggings. They're very cozy and comfortable. I'm quite happy with the leggings. I'm not happy with this road service and all this salt that's been laid. It's fucking slippery today. So yeah, I don't know if Zerofit or anyone from Zerofit will ever see this video. I'd love to know a bit about you know, the neck design, and when they did that, did they have motorcycles in mind? Like, who's the feedback coming from that made them change that design? Because I think it would have been from people that are just playing golf. Golf isn't exactly a hard sport to, you know, physically. Don't get me wrong, it's a hard sport, but it's not really a hard sport physically on like a motorbike where you're like battling 50 to 70 mile an hour wind blast all the time. Like, that's a whole nother ball game of playing golf. So yeah, I think you maybe need, if I was Zerofit, I would redesign that neck, think about the material, because it can be a bit catchy, and make that neck tighter fitting so that air does not get into the area of your torso, because I can feel wind. I can feel wind in my chest area, on my skin, and I even have a neck scarf on. So yeah, I think, yeah, that's my only little gripe. Usually I'd have a heated base layer on as well. I'd have a Kais heated vest on, but for the purpose of this video, I've not. God, I hate the roads. This is like the worst type of riding, in my opinion. Just slippery, horrible. I don't know how people commute all year round, like, fair play to you. But maybe if you are a commuter at this time of year, you're thinking about these base layers. I'll be honest, they are the warmest base layer I've ever worn that is not heated. So maybe their claims are legit. Make sure my top is done up. Yeah, the wind is quite annoying. It is a bit annoying. It's like it's no worse than any other base layer that I've had, but it'd be good if the wind was not getting in. But yes, guys, £60 each. That is no small fee for a base layer, especially. They're even a fancy one, and they are quite fancy. They're very nice, don't get me wrong. So yeah, I don't know, the top I will probably give a 7.5 out of 10. The neck design and the catching material is the only things that are not quite getting it the top marks. But the leggings, my legs are pretty warm. My knees are the coldest part of my leg currently, and I'm assuming that's because that's getting the wind blast the most. But in general, my legs are fairly okay. I give them an 8 out of 10 as well. I want to test a theory that the base layer gets warmer the more you move. So maybe I'm going to move around a bit. I'm going to move my legs. Create friction. Create your own energy. Create the warmth. I think it's true, you know. I think the more you move, the warmer they are. I don't know. I'm just moving around a bit, and I can feel the sort of like the fleecy heat coming off of the base layer. I do really like them. Don't get me wrong, they saved my booty when I was in France this year, the cooler version of Zerofits base layers. So overall, yeah, I think they are a really good base layer, and they are probably worth your money. So yeah, I like them. They are slightly dear, to be honest, at 60 quid for a top. So yeah, maybe if they're on offer or you find them somewhere for sort of more around the 50 range, I would say it's probably worth it. Oh, this road, hate it. But yeah, a very nice base layer, a really good all-arounder, and I do like the technology in it where you don't have to buy it, so it's completely skin tight, although mine kind of pretty much is skin tight. But I don't mind that. It's underneath my t-shirt, usually, like most of the time. I am just wearing levers and this base layer just to give myself the sort of maximum exposure, just to see how quickly that cold penetrates the leather into me. But to be fair, it's holding up all right. I feel all right, and it's freezing. So is it worth your money? Yes, they're worth your money. Oh, a nice little backfire. Anyway guys, it's New Year's Eve today, so I hope you have a good New Year's. I hope you had a good Christmas. Thanks for all the comments on the last video and helping me out with the new camera. I haven't bought that yet, but I will do. And yeah, for now, I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.